Hey, Houston. And also, hello to my new tribe, my new family from all around the world. I thank God for you all tuning in, okay? But again, hey, this is Sean Lacey, aka Miss Officer. This morning, I went to the laundry room. I just want to share this story with you all. I went to the laundry room um, to go dry my clothes. And when I opened the dryer and started pulling the clothes out that were in a dryer, I realized that they belonged to my son. Now he's grown and he has kids of his own, and a few of their clothes were in the dryer as well. And so I needed to dry my clothes, so of course I had to get his items out of there. And as I began to pull his items out, I looked at them and my memories of him being a little boy started rushing through my mind. And looking at his clothes, I started seeing his little 3-year old clothes when he was 3. Even though those were grown man clothes I was pulling out, all at that moment I saw was the little 3-year old, my little newborn baby boy, my son, my little one, the little guy that I cherish so much. And then I mean, just within a blink of an eye, I walked all the way from his birth all the way up to like 8, 9 years old. And then as I was standing there, I started to do something that I've always done for my child. Of course, now by him being grown, I don't get a chance to do it as often as I'd like to. But I started praying, touching his items and praying over them. When he was coming up every morning before he would leave out of the house, I would anoint his head with oil and I would pray over him. And I know that has made a difference, a humongous difference. My prayers over my son, over my children have made a humongous difference in their lives. And now I do it for my grandchildren. But I would like to say, mothers, fathers, grandparents, guardians, whoever overseeing the raising of children, pray over them, touch them when you can. And sometimes I know it's not the easiest thing to do. Easiest thing to do is go up and touch their hair or touch their head because they don't want their hairdos messed up, or they waves messed up, or they styles disarrayed, oil or oil being added to their already gel or jam or whatever that mix is on their hair. Um, so I know it's not always easy to do those things, but touch their clothes and pray over their clothes. Touch their shoes. Ask God to order their steps. Touch their cars when they or their automobiles when they start driving. Touch it and say a prayer and ask God to protect them from all hurt, harm, and danger. Now I will say this. My son has had a brush with the law. And the first thing I asked him when he was arrested, I asked him, I said, son, why didn't you call me? Why didn't you call mama and let me know what was going on? He said, Mom, they didn't treat me bad. He said, as a matter of fact, they really took good care of me. And that did my heart. And when he said they were speaking of the police officers, and I asked him, I say, did you tell them or did you mention at all that your mother was a police officer? He said, no, ma'am, mama, I didn't. And I said, okay, baby. So I know at that point it was not because of giving him preferential treatment. I know it was because my prayers surrounded him and protected him and kept him. I know what it was. So a mother's prayers, a father's prayers, a guardian's prayer, whoever loves a child, the child's village, pray over the children, pray for the children because prayers keep them when you are nowhere around. Your prayers keep them. Okay. Well, that's all I wanted to share. Again, this is Sean Lacey, aka Mrs. Officer, and I thank each one of you all for becoming a part of my family. I love you all. I'm praying for you all. I'm praying over you all as well. All right. All right. Sean Lacey, aka Miss Officer, signing off. Bye bye.